Hey VC, how you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, doing finally a music update. Yes, I have added some stuff to my collection, a couple of CDs, a couple of vinyl. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I got. First of all, I there is a local distro here, but I think they are going out of business, or I don't know what they do. But they have a really cool sale, so I decided to grab four Chilean bands. One is name is Conflicted, under under Violence. The next one is Animus Mortis, and two from the same band, Carvacas, I think is the name of the band. Stultiferas Navis, it's the name of this one. And Antiplatonic Machinery. Cool stuff. So I think I have an idea what I'm going to do with these ones. This seems to be fun listening. So let's see what we can do with these four bands from my country, from Chile. So there it goes. Next, some cool additions to my collection. A couple of weeks ago, I think early August, was celebrating here in Santiago, at least, or and also in other places around the world. I think the first around August the 2nd, maybe. Correct me, or August the 4th. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the day of. It's related with something Thomas Alva Edison did. I don't know if it was his birth, or the day he invented the phonograph, but at least they had that excuse to have some record fairs here in Santiago. Not so good. The one I went, it was a little bit really overpriced. Not so many things to dig or to try to add to the collection. But the place where it was located, or it was this fair, a couple of weeks ago, or early to that fair, they opened a record store. It's good, mostly new stuff, records, vinyl, and CDs. So then I took the chance, the opportunity to grab one of the Canadian thrash bands that is missing. I have no anything from these guys, but really glad to find the remastered edition of Annihilator, Alice in Hell. Really good one. This is great stuff. I've been spinning this many times. Great stuff. You have Jeff Waters, the main guy. This one has 3 bonus tracks, 3 demos. Power Train, Schizos Are Never Alone, Part 1 and 2, and Nigeria. 3 cool stuff, but this is an awesome thrash band, an awesome release from Annihilator, so really glad to have this one finally in my collection. So now I need to get the other one, Neverland, and then move on with the discography. So really glad to have finally in my collection Annihilator, Alice in Hell. The next two are two beats I won on eBay, two from the same seller. I think that she or he is located. I think it's a female seller. It's located in Germany. It took a little bit, rather around a month to arrive here. That's the usual time that it takes to arrive. But really glad to add this one to a collection. The shipping it was okay. It could have been a bit less if we have a better communication with the seller, but it is what it is. But really glad to have UFO Strangers in the Night, the expanded edition, with the 2 bonus tracks. Finally in my collection, this is really good. Of course, UFO with live UFO with Schenker. When you don't need anything else to add to that sentence. It's a great stuff. I have been listening to this a couple of times, and it's really good. It's a great live album. Now we need to get more of course, of the early UFO with Schenker, but really glad to add this one to my collection. UFO Strangers in the Night Expanded Edition. And the last CD I'm going to show, this is also from this bid I won. This is a really I don't know, cheap pressings, or really not low budget, but you can say this is yeah. This is a reissue, I think. Yes, reissue from 2012. Yes, by a German label that I think bought this early catalog. But this is an awesome band. I have listened to this band on YouTube. I think this band appeared on my feed mostly because of I was listening to something similar. But this is an awesome discovery. Now I need to have this is the second one. I need to have their debut. I think it's a little bit more difficult to get, but this is an awesome addition to the collection. This is a Belgium speed band from the early 80s on the Mausoleum Records label, and it's Crossfire. There is the front cover, and the name of the album is Second Attack. This is awesome. This is great stuff. This is speed metal, not thrash, not heavy metal. This is speed in the vein of Exciter and other bands. Just that sweet spot for speed metal from the early 80s. You can see there's nothing too fancy. There's a picture of the guys. They have a heavy metal look, not a speed or a speed look. I think this is the main guy. I think this is the main guy. Of course, this band is not active anymore, but this is an awesome album. Nothing inside here, no lyrics, nothing, no booklet, nothing. This is a very cheap pressing release. Nothing more to add. Just a digipack with the track list and 2 bonus track, Breakout and Killer Queen. But this is awesome. If you want to discover a lesser known band from the 80s, from the speed scene from Europe, please give Crossfire a try. Try to get this one or the first one, and you trust me, you won't be disappointed. I'm now after that one. I think I have spotted where I can get it for a fair price. Let's see what I can do. But this is awesome. This is an awesome addition to the collection. Crossfire and Second Attack. Yes. And finally, the last part of this edition are things I have needed to add to my collection. These are part of the things I wanted to have. I don't care. I don't mind if they are not OGs. These are reissues, but I got it for a fair price. These original presents are way too expensive, and I have not seen here and got it from out of Chile are even more expensive. But I'm really glad to finally have this one now in my collection, because I already have it on CDs or multiple CDs versions or in cassettes or in tapes. But I'm really glad to finally have a good reissue of Iron Maiden Peace of Mind. This is I have not opened it yet. This is of course the gatefold. This is the 2014 reissues, I think. But really glad to finally have it for a really good price. I bought it along with this one. These were almost free when I got this one, but this one also got it for a really good price, because actually you don't see this one very often, and it's way too expensive to get. So finally a nice reissue of Iron Maiden Peace of Mind. More on this later. And yes, also got on another web store this one also for a super cheap price. I think it was marked down 50%, so I jumped uh, fast to get this one, and also a nice reissue on double double disc, yes, double disc. It's Iron Maiden Life After Death. Now I have the trifecta on with this one and Peace of Mind. This is also a gatefold. Have not opened it yet, but was really glad to finally have this one in my collection for a super price. And finally, this one I bought it with Annihilator CD, and this one was not so expensive, but a couple of more, a couple of bucks expensive than Peace of Mind and Life After Death. But this one also you don't see here very often, and it's Power Slave. Also a reissue from 2014, I think. Yes. But really glad to finally have this one in my collection. I have not opened it yet. I'm waiting a little bit longer to play this along with some other stuff, but really glad to finally have Power Slave finally in my collection. Now I have almost all of Maiden stuff up to 7th Sun, so now I need to move on and get their everything from No Pray for the Dying up to Senjutsu, if I can find those for a fair price. So that's it. That's my update. Long overdue, and some stuff I have been adding to my collection. Always trying to find the best prices. That's it. Hope you like it. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile. Till next time. See ya.